Welcome everybody to this Thursday weather briefing coming to you from the Iowa Storm Chasing Network. We have got a possible icing event to talk to you guys about, so let's get right into it here. Let's get started. A low pressure system is going to be making its way from the desert southwest into the Midwest on Sunday, and what these systems from the southwest usually do is they bring upper level warmer temperatures. And since we have some cooler air set in at the surface at the moment, this is going to be setting up to be quite the icing event, and it could be, most of the precipitation could fall as freezing rain, which is obviously going to cause a lot of issues. So this first image I'm showing you here is for Sunday morning, and I'm going to roll through these pretty quick here. It's a prolonged system, and we're still pretty far out, but just to give you kind of an idea of what's going to be happening. You can see it starts to move into the state on Sunday morning, and as we head through the day on Sunday into Sunday evening, you can see that it is all freezing rain, possibly a little bit of sleet could mix in with that, and even a little bit of snow. Temperature is going to be staying right around 32 degrees for the most part across the state, which definitely sets up to have this wintry mix of precip, and it's looking like right now it could be mostly freezing rain. As we head into Monday, you can see those warmer temperatures make it to the surface just a little bit south of Highway 30, so it could switch over to a rain, which would definitely help out in getting those roads a little bit more travelable. But you can see north of Highway 30, it is still moderate freezing rain to light freezing rain falling, and as we know, just a little bit of freezing rain goes a long way as far as issues go. So as the system makes its way through, it kind of dries up just a little bit. Most of the freezing precip stays off to the northern part of the state, but with it being such a prolonged system, the roads can be pre-treated, which would definitely help things out right off the bat. It would keep the roads clear for the most part right away, but with it being such a prolonged system, this is really going to be causing a lot of issues. And I brought this graphic here from the National Weather Service in Dodge City, and I think they really do a great job of explaining, what happens at certain ice amounts. So let's start with the extreme ice. This is 3/4 of an inch of freezing rain or more. That would definitely travel pretty impossible at that point, and it would lead to significant tree damage, power line damage, and potentially prolonged power outages. Ice puts so much strain on trees, and it puts so much strain on power lines. You definitely, if it's anything significant, it's definitely going to cause a lot of issues in that aspect. And then significant ice, 1/4 of an inch up to a 1/2 inch, it's still, you're going to see power outages, you're going to see tree damage, and you're going to see power line damage. Maybe not as extreme, but still going to be causing a ton of issues. And even just up to 1/4 of an inch of ice is still going to cause a ton of travel issues. So guys, definitely keep up with us on Facebook and Twitter. This system could have some changes with it, and a few degrees warmer, a few degrees cooler could really change up what happens with this. And so it's still a few days out, so keep up with us on social media. And for even more information about this system that we are going to be tracking over the next few days, head on to iowachase.com.